Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm continuing from the last video. I think that was video number 17. So today we are going to continue the introduction to algebra, just a basic overview of the algebraic concepts. Don't forget, this is a very important lesson in algebra, okay? Now I know that many students struggle with this concept at first, but don't worry. I believe you will understand it easily with this video tutorial, okay? Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Okay, let's go to the question. This question is from the last video. How to multiply variables with exponents. Let's see what you remember from the last video. Okay, so let's go to the question 1. Question 1 is 5x to the 4th power y to the 5th power times 4 x to the 5th power y to the 7th power. Let's try to do this one. So first, 5 times 4, these two, 5 times 4 is 20. So we can write it here 20. Then x to the 4th power times x to the 5th power, these two. So over here, 4 plus 5, this 4 and this 5, 4 plus 5 is 9. So, it gives us x to the 9th power. Next is y to the 5th power times y to the 7th power, these two. Over here, 5 plus 7, these two, this 5 plus this 7 is 12. So, it gives us y to the 12th power. So, the final answer is 20 x to the 9th power y to the 12th power. Let's go to the next question. So, question number 2 is 7 x to the 3rd power y to the negative 3rd power times 6 x to the negative 6th power then y to the 7th power. Let's do this question. So over here, first 7 times 6, these two, 7 times 6 is 42. Then x to the 3rd power times x to the negative 6th power, these two. 3 plus negative 6 is negative 3. So, it gives us x to the negative 3rd power. Next, y to the negative 3rd power times y to the 7th power, these two. So, negative 3, this negative 3 plus 7, this one is 4. So, it gives us y to the 4th power. So, we have 42 x to the negative 3rd power y to the 4th power. Since the answer has negative exponents, we move x to the negative 3rd power to the denominator to make it positive. So, the final answer, we can write it like this. 42 y to the 4th power divided by x to the 3rd power, because this x negative 3rd power as a denominator. Okay, let's do another question with division. So next question is 18x to the 5th power y to the negative 3rd power divide by 3 x to the 3rd power then y to the 5th power. Let's solve this one. So over here, first 18 and 3 can divide by 3. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. Over here 6 and over here 1. Then x to the 5th power divided by x to the 3rd power, these two. So over here 5 minus 3, this 5 and this 3 is 2. So it gives us x to the x squared. Then y to the negative 3rd power, this one, divide by y to the 5th power. So over here, negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. So it gives us y to the negative 8 power. Now we have 6x squared y to the negative 8 power. So we move y to the negative 8 power to the denominator to make it positive. So final answer we can write it like that: 6x squared divided by y to the 8th power. So that's the final answer. Okay, let's try this question. 28x to the 4th power y to the negative 3rd power z to the 5th power divide by 35 x to the negative 8th power y to the negative 6th power z to the negative 8th power. Let's try to do this question. So over here, first 28 and 35 also we can divide by 7, I think. Yes. So 28 divided by 7 is 4 and 35 divided by 7 is 5. So over here 3, over here 5. Now for x, over here 4 minus negative 8 is 12, because over here becomes positive 8. So x to the 12th power. Then for y, negative 3, this one, minus negative 6. So negative 3 minus negative 6 is positive 3, because over here again becomes plus 6. So we get 3 here. So y to the 3rd power. Then for z, 5 minus negative 8. This 5 minus this 8 is 5 minus negative 8 is 13, because over here minus minus becomes positive again. So over here plus 8, which is 13, So it gave us z to the 13th power. So the final answer is 4x to the 12th power, y to the 3rd power, z to the 13th power divided by 5. Okay, let's try this question. Question is 4x squared raised to the 3rd power. Like this, 4x squared raised to the 3rd power. Let's try to solve this one. So over here, 4 to the 3rd power is 4 times 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Then 64 here. Then x squared to the 3rd power. That means 2 over here. 2 times 3 is 6. So x to the 6th power. Then the final answer is 64 x to the 6th power. Okay, let's see the difference between these two questions. First question is 3x squared. 3x squared. Like this. Then second question is 3 plus x squared. Over here 3 plus x squared. Okay, let's do the first one. Squared. So here there are one invisible one over here. So 1 times 2 is 2. That gives us 3 squared. 3 squared is 9 because 3 times 3 is 9. So then again over here 1 times 2 is 2. That gives us x squared. So answer is 9x squared. That is the answer for the first one. Okay, let's do the second one. Here since there is a plus sign, we need to use FOIL. So over here 3 plus x times 3 plus x. So let's multiply these two. 3 times 3 is 9. Then 3 times x, these two, 3 times x is 3x. Then x times 3, these two, x times 3 is 3x. Then again, x times x, these two, x squared. Let's add like terms, these two, 3x plus 3x. So 9 plus 3x plus 3x is 6x. So 9 plus 6x plus x squared. So we can rewrite it in order of powers because we can take the x squared first. So let's rewrite it. X squared plus 6x plus 9. So that's it for today's video. I hope this explanation helped you understand exponent rules in algebra better. If it did, please give this video a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more math lessons. See you in the next one.